listeners, Harika here, and I'm super excited to welcome you to Upptalk. If you're ready to learn and get your hands work wonders in the world of information technology, then you're in the right place. When I say Upptalk, we are not just another edtech company. Consider we are your learning partner committed to unlocking your full potential. Whether you're stepping into the world of technology for the first time or looking to advance your career, we provide top-tier, hands-on courses to build up your career. Let's take our first step towards learning here and explore it.
Accounts Part 1 is completed right. Accounts Part 1, that means onboarding the accounts. How to onboard the accounts into the CyberArk. How to add manually. How to create the saves. How to duplicate the saves. How to duplicate the platform. Those were already covered in the previous section. I think I saw them in the lab also. I think you might well aware that the second accounts part 2, this is also part of the accounts. That's the reason I'm highlighting here this section. I'm going to cover what is Logan account, what is Rickan's Logan. This is not an important to configure SK management. If required, I will just briefly explain. Not briefly, just overview. SSK uses. One option is there that also we can maintain in the CyberArk. For that, we need to add more data into the just how we are onboarding the accounts into the CyberArk. Same way we have to onboard, add into the CyberArk. There is one column, is there private SSK store in that vault? We can store in the vault also. But the major things which I'm going to discuss here, Logan accounts and Rickan cell accounts. I think you might see in the Rickan cell account in the account space. Do we have any idea what is Rickan's cell account? Because we covered in that last section. We have covered that. When we can use that and what is the purpose of, we are using the Logan account how we want to reconcile. Sorry, if you want to reconcile the account, what are the permissions required, where it is first needs to be created and all those things. Rickan cell account and Logan account. The Logan account is nothing, but it is only using for the root user. It's not Unix users. For the Unix users. For the Unix users. Whenever the interviewer or someone will ask what is Logan account, this is specially designed for the Unix users. The reuse user. If you see this slide root user account for example, root user account doesn't have a direct access, direct connection to the RDP server. For example, in your laptop you can able to directly connect. If you want to connect through remote, you are not able to connect. You are not able to change the password also through remote. That is what we are doing in the CyberArk. For the root user, we will take the help from the Logan account. First, we need to onboard one Logan account in the CyberArk. For that account, we need to link to the root account. Basically, the root user is often prevented from the Logan in the remote as part of the best practices. Here, if you see the Logan has a Logan account. That means Logan, the password, something else. Here, in this personal system, we can able to change. Direct connection, we can able to change the password to the root users. But only thing is, if you connect to remote, you are not able to change. There is some specifications for the root user. That is highly privileged and important for the Linux server. The solution is to log in as a user with authorization to switch to the root user in order to perform the password thing. Why do you understand this highlighted one? Here, The main solution is log in as a user with authorization to the administrator. User is a root user. Got here the problem. Here the Logan account, how it will work, just with authorization to switch to root user in order to perform the password change. This second is only helping to change the password for the root user. Root user doesn't have a direct connection to the RDP and to change the password. Here, what will happen? See, without connecting Logan account, we tried to change the password earlier. Root password change failure. If the SSK is policy on target machine, permit them to root on Logan. CPM will not able to verify or change the root password. See, you can see, always remember this error. Take the SNMP also. No, it is required. This is an important error and you can get some questions from this. CPM is trying to change the password because the test matches the following criteria is not matching and it will ask us to reset immediately. Because it is directly, we are changing the password. It will not happen. That's the reason what will happen. We just associate with our Logan account. We just create one Logan account. The solution is to onboard non-privileged. Logan is a non-privileged account. Non-privileged account with authorization to switch root in order to perform the password change. This Logan account is done. This account is a Logan account here. Just simply create one Logan account. I think we created one. For example, this is an account. Root a 3 order on the target line. Right. Flutter is this and safe is this. We can see the Logan account. See here, this is an account. What will happen? We just click link. One option is there, link option. Whenever you open that account details, you can have a link option. That is available in the details place. The 3 dots are there. Right. Here, you can click on that and link that one account. Once you click that account, that means we are having the credentials, but we are not able to change. How we can change? For example, Rickan is having the root user. Myself is a Logan account. You are not able to change your credentials. Whatever happens through my system, through my credentials, we can able to change your credentials. Got my point? I got it. Great. If you get this information, then Logan account is nothing. Now Logan account is helping to change the password to the root user. That's it. It's a normal user. It's a non-privileged account. It is a Logan account, is nothing but is non-privileged account, and we are help. We are taking help to change the password to the root user with Logan account. Great. I got it. Once, we need to link that account to the particular user. Logan account. First, we need to create the Logan account. We link that Logan account. Then whenever we are changing, now we have specified the Logan account. When we rerun the password change and we will see the password manager, what will happen? We already logged up link to this account, right? We are always see here linked accounts, the reference account, Logan account, these 2 accounts in the tab. Note that Logan account is also used when the connecting to the target system through the PSA simply. Once we linked this account, and then we can able to change the password with the help of the Logan account. And also we have to change some configuration set. Sorry, at configuration set platform level. Is that home joined or not? At least one was one. For you are. Do you have any doubts to linking the Logan account? Using this, very simple, very good. Whatever the accounts we are onboarding into the cyber app or the application account, whatever accounts, there is a policy. It's a 90 days or 30 days as per day requirement. We need to maintain the credentials in the cyber app and we need to change that. Otherwise, if you are not changing the root user password, what is the security behind that? If someone, for example, malicious attacks happen, they can easily trigger that password, right? If you are not changing. We need to change for every 30 days, 90 days, but that's for the company's policy. But basically, root users will follow the 90 days period. For 90 days, also, they need to, instead of manually updating, they need to set up as an automation. And the next step is, once we link, everything is fine. The next step, we need to set up the configuration at platform level. In the platform settings, we go to the open the platforms and see that in the privilege account management highlighted one, you can see automation automatic password management tab. Is there right? Where to go? First, target platform, go to that and click on UI and workflows. Then next step would be linked accounts, Logan accounts and frequency account. In that Logan accounts and frequency account, there is one option, automatic password management. In that privilege account management, click on that. You can see the properties. We have to link it here. Logan account. Save Logan account folder. Logan account name and the Logan account folder is here root folder, root account. The Logan account can be set an individual account or via platform. Two ways. Platform level also we can configure, but individual account also we can configure. We have an option, but in the platform level we need to give that root. These are the two steps for the Logan account. That's it. One is individually. We can set up it here. Here we can directly link. The password once you click on the as per the policy, 90-day setup policy. We can set up as per the 90 days it will change. Or we have to create a dedicated user for this. We have to create it for the dedicated user, especially for the Logan. Logan and the console. They are always linking to the other accounts. Better, we can create one dedicated user and link this user to for that particular account, that it will not get any effect. Got it. Next one is a reconciliation. Reconciliation, when we are going to change that. If you don't know password, they cancel account. If you don't know password and whenever you are onboarding first time, that time we are using the reconciliation. Unknown passwords. I will show you one thing. I will come back. Here you can see the reconciliation. The reconciliation, the mainly used for the lost or unknown password. That means you don't know anything. You lost. What to do next? The reconciliation, if you see, mainly using for the lost or unknown password and should be infrequently something changed in different and targeted user. It will not change in the world. That case is it. It couldn't identify that. What will happen? Then simply they will reset the password that they want to reset the person on that, and they will use the reconcile option. The reconciliation. Here you can see the reconciliation unknown password. Reconciliation is used for the situations where we don't know the password. For example, if the password in the wall and the target mission have this somehow. Always in the world. Always the password would be the world and target mission. Both are same. Right. Correct? Right. If sometimes what happened, the password is changing in the target mission, but it will not change in the target in the world. It will not. It will not verify. It will not match the credentials with world. That time, what will happen? We don't know whoever changed the password, and we don't know what is the password earlier. The password manager might not aware what was the password in the target mission. That time, what will the password will? Password manager will suggest as better. You can reconcile that. That means reset the password. We have somehow become the unsynchronized. Or if the user individual passwords would be to one rows, or you have a failed Windows server each, whatever it is. Local admin, you want to onboard them all at once, not by one, whatever it is, better. If it is not synchronizing between world server and target mission, better. You can reconcile the password for whatever the accounts, for all the accounts or one accounts. You can do for bulk accounts. We can do for one. But you can simply reconcile that it will reset the password in the target mission, and again it will change the password in the target mission, and that password will be updated into the world. Always remind, always keep remaining to what is the flow of reconciliation. That is most important. You can see here. Here the concern change, but I'm not going to pass on. The verification process will be discovered for passwords that are not synchronized with their corresponding password in the world. Good change. But they will ask one more question also in the interview or in the organization, also current project. You must have heard that. What is the change? What is the same button will do? What is the reconciliation button will do? What's actually the same spot? We will do change, but also will do that to change the password. Whatever you know the password, if you know both the passwords, target mission and world, it is very fine. That means both are same, but you want to change the password immediately. You can change the password. While clicking on that, change the word with the password changes for first in the target or in the world. Target only. The change will only change the password in the target. Target and vault both. Target and vault. See whatever it will happen. Always remind one thing. If you change the path first, it will always password manager will change the password in the target mission, then that password. Once you change the password, that password will store into the world. The same way, if you click on change button also, first take the credentials from the world and it will go and log in into the target missions and start doing the change there. Change that, then that password, new password. It will come right. Once it will change, that new password will take into the world and will be stored into the world and it will be very paid. I think you might have. Change me. Change means you know the password. It's a very fine. Both in target mission and walls. Both are very paying. It is matching the password. That is the case. That is the case. You want to change the password. Still again. You want to change the password. You can change it. You can able to change. You don't know the password. I got that. That is the concept. Nothing is there here. You should understand this concept. Then you can know whenever the interviewer or someone or whenever you are doing the project internally, you should aware on this. She's the most important because entire cyber will do on these three. Very. You can say, what cyber are they changing the password side and maintaining the password? That's it. According to associating the reconciliation. This is a common, the platform level we need to enable. Always suppose if reconciliation is not working. But it's not working. But then we can able to press. But it is not working. What we need to do? The first we need to check the platform level configuration. The password reconciliation. The same way automatic password management go to the password reconciliation. In that we need to keep manual reconciliation seasonable and automatic reconciliation on the synchronized. Also, you need to enable these two always use the configurations. That's what. If you have a time, you can go on check in the PWA. Open the platform management. See that what and all properties are there. What and all fields are there. What needs to be given. Just give me a second. Let me know that. One more thing for this. Recancel account. We need to create one domain account. They will create and give us to us. You don't need to worry if it is an active domain account. They will serve a Windows server, will create a server level, and they will give you the complete price they need to create one domain account. Typically the minor one, and they should in the domain. They will give us the complete price to change the password rights. Unmissable access. This is the domain account. And this should be not. You have to note down this. I will minimize the size also. You have to note down this. This is important. This is the complete flow. Where if I fail verify and reconcile the process, how to note down? Not that's the case. Just take the screenshot and this is the important guys and see this how the flow and always remain and partner. You need to remember this process. This flow in the know when our reconcile button is coming and want to change something. This process, this flow, it will come into the world. It should become. Then done, manual reconciliation. We can do. Click on the reconciliation here and it will now do the manual reconciliation. We see them fail to reconcile that this password error is very password to use a target when the phone first we need to verify. Then we can reconcile the password. If it is failure, then see that failure error message. Then based on that, we need to take that. But the thing is that I can see icon, that's what I mentioned, that we required one icon that should be created into the domain accounts. Then they should give the complete rise to change the password, to force to change the password. That will taken care by the server Windows server icon server team. They will create and give it to us. In the organization's editing will work 80 seconds and server team will work service related accounts. We just reach out to them and they will do to us and we need to do our work. That's the main problem. Even I was discussed with this team and again I need to discuss with support him also. But the only thing happened. For that, I want to show you that I discussed in last class of PWA multiple instances which we need to install and we need to configure the load balancing. But that will not possible. But I promise you right. But I will give you the steps. First needs to be followed with the screen. Forgiving service. No, I don't think. Let me check the feasibility. If possible is there, then I'm ready to. I'm happy because something you should learn, then that would be happy, right? We actually need the lamp for the load balancing and all. That's what load balancing is required. External load balancing server access. That will not allow for this year. Definitely. I'm sure. And in the organization level also. You guys will not bother about that. In the organization, we need to raise the ticket and they will take care about it. We just install the PUA. Multiple PUA server level, each server the link to the external load balancer team, and they will take care and they will upload. They will configure that IP addresses. The load balance just providing my CyberArk itself. We are separating, but no external load balancer. One server team is there. They will take care of all these things. We are not bothered about that. We are just installing the word multiple words and use the IP address, whatever the word. So, IP addresses is there, right? For example, if you are installing 10 PUA, for the 10 PUA, IP address is 10 PUA. Links, whatever the links which we are while installing that time which we are getting. We need to give that PWA links to them and IP address also host addresses. They will configure at backend. We don't have to do anything. We will not do anything in the organization level. We will not do anything. We can say one thing, we are the cyber experts. We will do onboarding the accounts and we will maintaining the passwords. Other than that, if something happened at server level, we will reach out to the server team. They will take care. It sounds a little freaky. You are. You can always say, I'm the cyber guy. I know I'm the expert of the cyber. I don't know anything about your server. They're supposed to take care about the server level and they're supposed to give us that whatever we require. And that to you for the cyber guy. They will think, these guys in a cybersecurity maintain guy, we need to provide everything to hit them. Whatever you require, it will come to your bay. You will not go to anywhere in the cyber at prospect. In the other department, I know we need to go and back them, but CyberArk simple as sit in our system and raise the request. You whatever you want. You can get it from the other department very costly. Because we are providing service to them and we are maintaining their accounts into the CyberArk to change the password and maintaining the credentials into the CyberArk. Clarity. This is what completely we are doing. Nothing. Don't worry, I'm not. it will automatically create. All the accounts under that platform will be coming out with this reconciliation accounts. Why we change this reconcile? All the accounts will be changed. The password for all the accounts under that platform. Good question. What will happen here if you want to do manually? You can change manually. Open that particular account and click on the reconcile button. But that was my question. You can change it if you want to do manually for that. We want to set up once you onboard. For example, if you want to board book, 100 sub-accounts, whatever. Let's take in 100 at one time. I want to hear onboarding for that platform. We are creating new platform and we're already allocated, but they can select onto that platform. For that platform that we can do a platform level for a whole 100 accounts. We change the password. We want to do one account. You can do it. You can do bulk accounts. You can do it. As a case, next up is don't take much time because this is not that much important. I didn't use this as is in the cyber. But still just for the knowledge purpose, I'm giving you as a key is the password authentication. We will get one key. This is mainly used for Linux users. Just really a client launches a connection server, reprint some private key or public server public key. Like that private key and public, it will maintain in the some keys. You know keys, right? Here's the secret of the just like you can. We are maintaining into the cyber whenever you are using some authentication token key. For example, if you want to connect on third-party application or any application, we required one key authentication key. The authentication is nothing but this key will generate on. This key will match us to the particular account. Authenticate. It will authenticate these credentials and it will generate one key by using that key. Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel. For more information, contact us sales@uptalk.com.